My name is Emma Barrett and my tuition is funded. I guess I was homeschooled, and so I had a good childhood that actually did not involve a lot of school itself. One of the biggest things I learned was just it kind of allows you to get to know people in a better way, so you're more understanding of people. So my family just grew up with horses, and so I wouldn't say I had a passion for it until my freshman year of high school. I definitely thought I wanted a bunny for a long time. I was not into the whole cleaning the stalls and riding consistently, but my mom convinced her. I stuck with it. Like, there's a hard work mentality that comes along. Once I became a better rider and I was able to understand it more, I really grew to love it. I know I am far better at riding my horse than driving a car or a bike. I met my husband, Josiah, his junior year. Josiah and I got married April 15th of 2018. And he took math with my brother, Ben. You know, he just doesn't take school quite as seriously as I do. And so every day in math class, he sat next to my twin brother and borrowed a piece of paper. Every day, never brought his own paper. We really have similar morals, which has been really key, but different gifts, which has been really great too. I'd like to say, going to school, I didn't understand what I'd be doing when I started. My mom was a single mom of 5 kids, and she's like, I can't afford college. She was above the income for financial aid. So my mom just kind of sat me down and she was like, hey, you know, school's expensive. I need you to do running start. It needs to be with a technical college. Pick something. I chose scrub tech stuff because I always wanted medical. I wanted something that I could do missions with. I really enjoyed it, and I think I found a lot of identity in my career. I go into the OR and I look at everything the doctor needs, and then me and the nurse set up everything. We count everything ahead of time. Instruments, blades, needles, things like that, to make sure nothing gets missed. No one ever lets me set the lights because I'm so short that everybody hits their heads. So I just don't touch the lights. That's my role with them. And then I picked up a job at a coffee stand to help pay for school on the side. And let me tell you, it is a lot harder than I thought it would be. People are crazy. I think I prefer them asleep. But I've been working there over a year now, and I feel like I finally got it. So, it took a year, but hey, it happened. So it's really a balancing act of finding a work that will support your school and coming up with the money to fund it. So it's kind of a catch. I'm either stuck with this work where I make more money, but I don't get help with schooling and I can't work any less to go to school, or I work here where I don't make enough money to fund the schooling to take advantage of the program they offer. Understanding that I'm not the only one stuck in this predicament of work and school and life, and I don't fit the exact criteria to get state help. A friend related that to me and shared about FundEd. He just explained that, this helps cover tuition in a safe manner. So I had a lot of family members and friends that were really supportive of me going back to school, but they don't exactly have a couple of grand laying around to support my schooling. I had things like old tires on my car and things like that, where it's money went towards that rather than schooling. And so FundEd enabled me to ask people, hey, can I have $10 a month? It'll go directly to my schooling. And it just disperses the load, and it made it so much easier because it wasn't awkward asking people every month, hey, remember when you said you kind of support that? Whereas now I ask once and it's just a monthly thing. There's no more awkward conversations. It goes directly to my schooling and it makes it so much easier. I think what I would like to say to the patrons is just thank you for the support. And it's nice to know that you have people that believe in you and support you. Not only are they investing in the financial side of it but they're investing in me. If you're seeing this, you're probably reached out to by an individual that you know. I know the idea of contacting people and reaching out and asking for help seems so dramatic, and it's really kind of a humble stance. I think tuition's bigger than a lot of us really want to grasp. If you're like the average American, you can't do a huge amount, but this is a way for you to give them that support, not only emotionally, but financially. in a small way that makes such a big difference. It disperses the load in such a way that people can get involved without getting drained. It's people that want to help you but don't think they can. Not only does it allow the student to do something they didn't think they could do, but it allows the people that are investing to do something that they didn't know that they could do either.